Mackenzie Fair. We back. And you see what we're doing. Y'all, I almost ain't got nothing to say. I almost ain't got nothing to say.
With some more of our Smackalicious sauce.
Got the Smackalicious sauce on deck. And shoot, y'all know what it is. You see what it is. Let's go ahead. Let's pray. Let's get this started. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food we're about to receive. Father God, I ask you bless the hands that prepared our food from the seas and the fields to our presence. In Jesus' name we say, amen.
Amen.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, y'all. The Mackenzies are back with another seafood boil. Y'all know we couldn't wait to get back in front of this seafood. It's bomb. It's bomb. Pam made this yesterday.
So it's marinated. The way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's bomb. A lot of people saying
It's not salty.
theirs didn't come out right. This is so good. Well,
I followed her instructions.
right.
That's what I did. Ooh, all the goodness. For real.
Babe, I like your sandwich, Michelle. That is good. Right?
That's so good.
So, y'all rode with us out to San Pedro. We've had the craziest time looking for seafood. I guess,
I called around first.
yeah, Pam was like, FBI, private investigator.
These shrimp are so good.
And at the end of the day, we ended up right in our backyard. Right back here, right in San Pedro.
Yeah. Only thing they didn't have for us was the whole fish, the whole fried fish. They weren't. And that's what they're really known for, too.
Yeah. Hey, Lele.
What you want, baby? I'll go get it.
Napkins.
I'll go get it.
Could you bring us some napkins? No, you stay away. Thank you. And a pair of scissors. Yeah. We ended up right here in our backyard. Right here at the house. We had to order them from across the country, which was cool because they, got here faster. I mean, didn't take no time. We went and got it. It's cool because we've gone to Portugal for years, and it's a cool spot. It's really nice when you can sit out there in the harbor and just get you a big old table. Just get the cracking up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, y'all. You know what? Y'all want to hear how we met?
I just want to do how we met.
How we met. That's ouch.
Okay, that's a good one.
Dang, this crab right here, boy, he's spiky. Call you spiky.
Can they see the food, baby?
Can y'all see the? Oh, okay, y'all can't see what I'm doing back here, huh? Yeah, I'm just cracking this sucker open.
I'm trying to get it set up so y'all can see everything.
Yeah, we trying to learn the angles and everything,
I know.
boy. Everybody got their own different little setup.
These shrimp are so good, y'all. For what? You know,
I'm finna get this crab first, though.
okay, while you working on that.
But yeah, it's two different versions to how we met. Now, it's the way back version.
It's a different version.
It's the way back version.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Because we kind of re-met each other as adults. But we actually knew each other in elementary school.
Well,
I
you
knew
me.
I knew her. Yeah, let's just get that clear. I moved around a lot. I used to move back and forth from my grandmother's house all the time. No matter what was going on with my mom and pops, my grandmother was like, both of my grandmothers was like solid. They're always in the same place. They didn't move around a lot. But one year, my 5th grade year, I was staying with my granny in South Central in LA.
Which is something because I was moving back and forth from Georgia to LA too.
Yeah. So we were both in, back and forth to LA. And I went to 54th Elementary School.
And so did I.
And I saw her.
Ooh, this is good.
And I was one of those little boys that used to get in trouble for pushing girls and all that kind of stuff. I was like, ooh, girls are gross kind of little boy, Ugh. But I thought Pam was so pretty. I thought she was so pretty.
Go ahead.
She was so pretty. I was like scared to talk around her. Like,
You gotta have this one.
I didn't want her to notice me because I was just that scared.
Oh, babe. You had that one.
Thank you, babe. Yes.
Good.
Oh, I'm gonna another one of those. But shoot, I forgot what I was at. Oh, I didn't want her attention. I just thought she was pretty. I just wanted to recognize her and let her go. But I really, she's like my first crush ever. The first girl I ever liked. Now I didn't know she was the first girl I ever liked. I didn't remember that, but my grandmother told me. My granny told me. Because I actually bought a picture. Oh, y'all, look at this big old crab leg I'm about to fight with. Look at that joker.
We'll see you all in the camera. What do you think? I'd like to see it real good.
Oh, huh. Am I in y'all way? I done broke the bottom of the claw. But I didn't see what's coming out. So we did, you do your little school pictures and stuff, but we weren't in the same class. She was in the same class with my friend Lamont and Sanjay. And they knew I liked Pam. Both
Clarence.
Clarence, Clarence was there.
And Wayne.
And Wayne.
I remember them.
Wayne was like my best buddy. And just to give y'all like reference, this is around the same time, if you remember, Rapping Duke was out. Remember Da-ha, Da-ha. Oh my goodness. All the little kids, we was going crazy with that song. So me and Wayne sitting on his porch listening to the Rapping Duke. And he was telling me, you should just tell Pam that you like her. I was scared. I was like, nah, I ain't saying nothing. And I never said nothing. We took pictures, class pictures. And Wayne let me have a picture. He let me actually, I think, cut his class picture out. Yeah. So I could have a picture of Pam. And I took that picture. Oh man.
Thank you.
Like, that's what's up.
We forgot. Can't go without
The lemon,
the
y'all.
lemon.
Took that picture. I know I'm dragging, I'm going slow. But Wayne gave me a picture of Pam and I took that picture to my granny. And I told my granny, I like her, I'm gonna marry her.
That shocked me too, y'all. Later on.
Now, it sounds like I'm just a smooth operator with a cool story. And she didn't really believe it. She was like, man. But one night during my family reunion, look, y'all, this sucker.
You gotta say when we met up again.
Look at this, y'all. Okay, so fast forward.
From elementary to
94.
adult.
Now we both 21 years old. And she walks in my grandmother's house. I'm getting ready to go to work.
Now mind you, I've been knowing his aunt for about 4 or 5 years before this actual meeting.
Her and my aunt were actually dating brothers. She was dating my aunt's boyfriend's little brother. So imagine that.
But I didn't know you or
She didn't know me. She knew my aunt. And the crazy thing is, my aunt would always tell her, you and my nephew would be a good match.
Y'all would make a good couple. I was like, why are you saying that? I was like, don't do that. I'm scared. Watch. I'm gonna bring you a picture of my nephew.
You sure did.
But she never did. Like we didn't really, you know, she would only mention that every so often.
And she walked in my grandmother's house one day. She was coming to do my grandmother's hair for Mother's Day. And as soon as she walked in the door, I was sitting there with my homeboy Gabby. And I was like,
I had never been to her house before.
Nope. It was her first time there.
I was like, oh, this is where Linda stayed. This looks like I get to meet her mom and her family. And
Linda's my auntie.
yeah, Titi.
Right, we call her Titi.
I'm drinking water, y'all.
I'm drinking Parmesan. I'm just kidding. I'm about to pour this in the drink. As soon as she walked in the door, I hear my homeboy Gabby was like, there go my wife. And
You said that.
I said, I heard him, I was like, there go my wife. And he was like, Ninja, you tripping. I was like, that's her. That's her. And it's so funny because...
Because what?
My auntie's boyfriend was sitting right across the living room. And he was just looking, his name was Daryl. He's a little dude with this deep voice. And he was like, Bruce. I already see, I see that look on your face. And I'm like, what? He was like, I can see that. And he was like, nah, man, nah, that ain't cool. And I'm not the kind of dude that, you know, just be going at the girls if I know they got a dude. But I was compelled. Can I use that word?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, I knew. It's different when I was like, oh, it's different if I was like, oh, but she fine. Oh, I gotta get her. No, it was like, I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know at the time, this is the same little girl from 5th grade. I didn't know. I just knew that's my wife. Like I just
now,
felt
mind you,
it.
I'm there to do hair. That's all I was there to do.
Yeah, she
I was happy to meet her mom, and her sister happened to be there at the time, her nephew and his friend, and I was just setting up, you know, where I was gonna do her hair in her kitchen at her dining table.
And she was all cute. She had all her little equipment and stuff. The hair stuff.
I was in cosmetology school at the time.
Man, she was so cute.
I was at the end, actually, getting ready to graduate.
Cosmetology get up she had on. I was like, she a nurse too, and she do hair. But that was the cosmetology uniform. I didn't know. Cause you was in white, you know.
Yeah, we had our smocks on.
Yeah, the smock. I was like, man. And her voice.
At this time, we were 21.
We was 21. She had that little sweet little voice. I was like, oh my goodness. To this day, y'all. We had the hardest time arguing. We argued. She still sounds so sweet when she's arguing. I know I frustrate you. But yeah, anyway. I didn't know this was the same girl from 5th grade. So I'm just like, I don't know why I know. I feel this is weird too to me. But I know that's my wife.
But what happened? We didn't talk or anything.
We didn't talk. I had to go to work. And I couldn't find no pen, no paper. And we in the house I live in. I couldn't find pen and paper nowhere. So I found a little piece of newspaper, a little sales paper from the market.
His grandmother kept saying, Bruce, you gonna be late, you gonna be late.
I'm like, I know, Brandy, I know.
I'm doing her hair, a retouch. So I was into what I was doing.
She wasn't even tripping. You know, and at this point, I know she ain't tripping. I know she ain't tripping because I know now, because Daryl just told me she got a dude. And I'm like, oh man. I really want to get at her though. So I just gave her my phone number. I gave her like 4 different phone numbers.
On this little bitty piece of paper.
It's the only paper I could find.
He came in there, he was like, excuse me. And his mom, his grandma, they was looking
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, they gonna try to make a thing out of it. I'm like, why y'all doing that? Come on now, let me work. But I gave her my number.
I couldn't
she
get
couldn't
the
even
number.
take it because her hands was full of hairstyle and stuff.
Yeah, relax.
A relaxer. So I just put it in her little smock pocket, right?
Yep.
And
They was like,
now, you know, all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never approach any women. I talk to any women in front of my granny, my mama. But I wasn't gonna let the opportunity pass me. I had to do it. She ain't even call me.
And I ended up doing all of their hair that night.
And you was there late.
And I was there.
So she spent the night.
Yeah, I was there real late.
I just happened to call.
And your granny was like, no, I don't want you to drive this late and buy us, you know.
I just happened to call to check on my daughter. At the time, my little girl, Tari, was like, what, 3? Mm-hmm. 2 or 3 years old. She was really young.
Just turned 3.
Just turned 3. And so I was like, let me call the house and check on Tari. And talking to Tari, she didn't want to get on the phone with me because she playing with her new friend. Who your new friend?
All in my hair.
Who over there? Right. I'm doing hair, Daddy. You doing hair? She playing with Bam. I want to be playing with Bam.
She was combing my hair.
Can you introduce Daddy to your new friend? We can all be friends. But yeah, she was doing Pam hair and playing with her nails and just doing all that stuff. And Pam ended up spending the night that night. And of course, I was at work, but I'm like, man, I might just go home. I ain't feeling too good. But by the time I got home in the morning, she was gone. But she slept in my bed. So when I flopped out on my bed, it just smelled like.
I didn't know that was your bed.
I know you didn't know. I know that's what Granny's gonna tell you to sleep. But y'all,
they set me up all nice and everything.
when I flopped down in that bed, I promise you, that's probably my first time ever noted, like smelling Bath and Body Works and all that, like sweet, soft smells. I was like, this ain't Therese smell, you know, who slept right here? Who been in my bed? And then my granny was like, that's where Pam slept. I'm like, y'all let her sleep in my bed? And they was like, yeah, you wasn't in it.
Yeah, Granny fixed it up. She gave me all like new beddings and all that.
Man, y'all slept so good that morning. I woke up and I was like, TT. And she was like, what? I'm like, TT, don't play. Get her over here again. Ask her to come do your hair again. So I can talk to her. I want to talk to her. I couldn't talk because I had to go to work. She was like, she gonna come over again? You gonna be seeing her, don't worry. She all like, TT playing with me. But when did you call me?
Huh?
When did you finally call me? Because we ended up going on a date.
I didn't call you. What happened was, TT called me over there, said she wanted to get her hair done. She said she wanted to get her hair done. And to meet her, you know, at her mom's house and all that.
Yes.
Mind you, I had never been over there all them years, so I was like, why she want me to come over there to do hair? I'm not doing her mom hair or whatever, but I was like, I was cool with it because I had been over there that one time. And it was cool, so I said, okay, I'll come.
That's right. Now I didn't know she was coming this day. She just rolled up one day and was like, okay, I'm here to do the hair. And I'm like, I'm at home all by myself. So I'm like, oh, you full? I'm taking some of those shrimp. I'm like, oh. Thank you, baby. I gotta crack this crab in this bag. And then check this one out. I don't know if I get this one.
Here, use this. Here.
No, I got it.
No, so it don't stick.
Bye.
Oh,
I told you.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
But she showed up to do my TT hair. And TT wasn't there. And I knew TT wasn't going to be there no time soon.
And I didn't know. I'm thinking she on her way, because that's what you told me.
I said, she must be on her way. Just come on up. And so we sat there and we talked.
I'm like, where is she?
Because she was curious about Linda's family. My teacher, she was curious about, you know, all she ever seen was Linda over to their boyfriend's houses. So now she's at, you know, in Linda's world. And she's like, oh, Linda's family.
I love family, so.
Right, she's a family-oriented person.
I'm thinking she really gonna show up.
My TT be running the streets. I knew when she left, I won't see her for another couple of days. What's up, Mama?
Can I watch Mommy's phone? Are you done using Mommy's phone?
You can watch mine. Where is it? In
Where
my
is
room.
it?
Check my room.
I'm about to watch you guys from here.
Okay. But
So I don't
so yeah, we sat there and talked for like hours. I mean, it got dark. We was just sitting there, just like, I'm thinking we a match made in
It's
heaven.
like seeing you on TV.
You know? What you say, baby?
It's like seeing you on TV.
Just like seeing me on TV. Look at that, y'all. Perfect. I'm gonna surge you with these scissors.
I'm watching you again.
Okay, baby. I'm happy you're watching me. Yeah, so we sat there and talked for hours. That day she came over there to do Linda's hair and Linda never showed up. I think that was Linda. She knew she wasn't gonna be there. She just told Pam to come over there so her nephew
I did request.
can holler at. Yeah, because I had been like, TT, what's up?
I think it's the family's
Oh
upstairs.
God, look at this right here. I wish I could just like hold that out there for y'all and get a little closer for you, but it's gonna drip all over the place.
Oh, we already see it. You're finishing the rest of our food.
These shrimp are so delicious.
Mommy doesn't want to stop eating the shrimp, but says it's so delicious.
You want shrimp? Want some?
Not today.
Not today.
You done, huh? She just had shrimp and fish, y'all.
What else is that here? These
I
vegetables
have some fish with some ketchup, and then I have my shrimp and corn.
Yeah.
Go see if Mommy's phone's in her room, baby.
Okay. I will be coming back down here to check on you guys.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
gotta get to the bottom. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot where I was at in the store. See,
That's our baby.
my babies, y'all.
Breaking it up. What?
You came over to do TT hair. She wasn't there. So yeah, she came do TT hair. TT wasn't there. We ended up hanging out for like 4 or 5 hours, just sitting there in the living room, just talking and laughing, and you know, just learning, learning about each other, curious each other. Because I was like, how you know my TT again? You know, you want a TT friends? Your friends a little wild. She was like, yeah, me and Linda been friends for years. Yeah, but thank you, TT, for introducing us.
Yeah. And worked out.
And
My relationship was basically on the
on the rocks.
rocks anyway.
And TT told me that. So I was like, ah. So my efforts are not in vain. Yeah. And actually we had a conversation later on the phone, I think, and you was kind of sharing with
I
me.
see
like,
nothing in your room.
You don't
In
see
your
it?
purse.
You know your phone there, baby?
I don't.
Well, you gotta look for it, Pilar. We don't know where it's at, baby.
We don't know what it is. Check my charger, baby.
Check your card.
On my stand next to my bed, yeah. Go check.
I know I touched it, but I didn't see your phone.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't see your phone with it.
Okay, go look right there in your room. At the cut.
Maybe I need to check it.
I thought you was peeling me some shrimp.
I've been
Wait,
eating
Mom,
shrimp.
let me check it.
Oh, when you ate.
Here, I'm giving you one now. Go check on couch right there, baby. Please.
So, we went on our first date, and
You ready for the shrimp? I'm gonna give you some of this.
we've been together ever since.
Ever since.
I proposed like 4 months after we started dating. Will you marry me?
Did. I was like, no, get up.
Yeah, I went down on one knee and she grabbed me and pulled me back to my feet. Like, no. What the heck?
I was like, you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready.
That's exactly what she said. I said, I'm trying to propose. She said, no, you're not. No, you're not. Ooh, the lemon.
The lemon. The limon.
I'm over here sleeping on the lemon.
Yes, you are. Cause it's good on that crab and lobster too.
God, do me another one like that.
Lobster.
That was good. So, yeah, we started dating. We've been stuck at the hip ever since.
Yeah.
Ever since. We
No, but why you didn't
I'm
tell the
tripping.
story
Yeah.
about,
This is how we found out that
that
this
I
was the same.
the same Tam from elementary school. Remember?
My family reunion was in town,
Yeah.
and I was, introduced to all my distant cousins and stuff. Yeah, this is my girlfriend,
Yeah, we went to everybody's house and.
And
Okay, you go. Ask your sister, baby. We doing a video. Ask your sister to help you. She'll help. She will find it. Trust me.
she probably got it. Where Pretty at? Free hide somebody phone.
Probably. Okay, reunion.
Okay, yeah.
We
So
dragged it out.
family reunion. I know we just dragged this on out.
We're not trying to.
And one night we had just got back to my granny house, and we was chilling at the house to ourselves. So we was in the front room smooching on the couch, and from
Yeah,
kiss.
this for you. I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry, y'all. That's so good with
y'all.
that lemon.
I'm telling you. Ooh.
We was in the living room smooching on the couch. I promise you, we had the window open, sitting on the couch, full moon shining through the window, and I leaned back, and I leaned back from a kiss, and I said, 54th Elementary School.
I look like.
I said 54th.
I said, yeah, but.
Did you go to 54th Elementary School? That's what I said. She was like, yeah. Y'all, my heart started pounding. I just jumped up off the couch and ran to the coffee table. Because my granny saved the picture that I gave her in 5th
Sure
grade.
did she saved it, y'all.
Because she like, that's the first little girl Bruce
Bruce
ever said he like.
Little Bruce said he like. I was like, oh.
So I knew just what photo album it was in. And I opened it and I was like, is that you? Is this you? And now she looking at me like, weirdo, whoa.
Yes, I was.
Why you got a picture of me? I was like, I gave this to my granny. Do you know Wayne? You know Clarence? We started naming all these different people. We know all the same people.
Been to the same parties. Was at World on Wheels, the same 77s and.
The night Heavy D performed.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
We was there.
We was there.
For all these different things.
events. We from the same neighborhood.
Yeah. Even one of our friends, Danique and Charles and them.
Man, right. We were literally at their house at the same time.
But he would be with my friend's brother, younger brother.
We in there playing Mike Tyson Punch Out and Zelda and all that kind of stuff.
Danique in there, just doing what girls do.
On the phones and ninjas. Just teasing.
But yeah, we would always be in the same area. With the same friends.
Yeah, we got the same little circles. And it was so cool.
And never bumped into each other.
And all of our friends would be like, Bruce and Pam, yes.
When they found out we were getting married.
Everybody was like,
when I said yes.
And she said yes. It was so dope. Everybody who found out we were getting married.
Bruce and Pam.
Yeah, everyone, no one was like, really?
They was like, everybody was like, y'all like perfect for each other.
And everybody think we just was like high school sweethearts, like we just been knowing each other, but we didn't know each other. We were separated all that time from 54th Elementary School.
From elementary all the way to we were 21.
And I wasn't saved yet. I wasn't a Christian. Pam was. And she
and that was a big issue in my previous relationship.
She said words.
Wow,
she witnessed to me and would lay on the floor.
Read the Bible.
And
pray together.
I learned how to pray. And then her brother, her brother was like the first
Okay, baby.
Okay, babe, we can't help you though, okay?
Right now. As soon as we get done. Did you go ask Pretty? Say, come on, big sis, help me.
Say, Mama, Daddy need you to help.
Go tell her.
You just gonna wait for us?
My mama. Okay.
You tired?
Let me go get it.
Okay.
I'll be right back, y'all.
I don't know why, but my belly's hurting for some reason.
Your belly hurting,
You
baby?
ate too much shrimp? Hmm? Or fish?
I ate too much shrimp and fish and that I had shrimp and fish and I also had corn
Mm-hmm.
and my belly hurts.
Okay. We'll see how you feel in about
As y'all can
20,
see.
30 minutes.
It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we her brother was like the first like young black man that I knew that was like really into his walk with God. So my girl sharing the word with me, and let me just make this clear. I was only reading the Bible with her and doing all that kind of stuff because I was just trying to impress her. Like, yeah, God is good. Yes. You come back through tomorrow night, we're gonna read some more Bible? bring your Bible with you. that's just, I'm just being honest.
And I was at a place where if anybody had any questions and wanted to know, things,
as
if they
they
were
say, she
in the
was on
Bible,
fire.
then yeah, I was
Man.
at the time. So
I mean, she get that Bible out in a minute.
and I said anything you have questions
Anything.
about anything, it's in the Bible, and if I don't know where it is, we can look for it together. I'ma find it, and we gonna read it and discuss it.
So that's what we would do. We would sit up reading the Bible. I'm trying to sit real close to her. She would be flipping them pages. But God ain't no joke. In the process of me trying to do whatever it took to hang with this girl, God reached my heart. And it got to the point where I had been studying and reading before she got there, because I just had so many questions. It started off as like, this is my only way to kind of get her to hang out. But it got to the point where I'm in my Bible all day. And I got more questions for her when she get there. And her brother. We can ask him anything. That dude was dope. I'm like, her whole family must be like this. They not. But yeah.
That's how we met.
That's how we met.
That's about how we met. Now everything worked out. It wasn't easy, because people were still trying to hold on, and all that kind of stuff.
On both ends.
On both ends.
Yeah, they was trying to get us apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People were saying, "Oh, y'all too young to be getting married. You just 21. You just now legal. You just
look. We had more adults, grown folk. Y'all want to get married now? You just 21 years old. You just getting started. I was pursuing a music career, and I had a couple of people like, man, there's gonna be some Amazons out there on tour. You really want to tie yourself down like that, Playboy?
Like, oh, you just got out of a relationship. You need to just focus on you right now. And that's all true, but at the same time,
we was like, look, all that is sidebar stuff. We want to do whatever's going to be right by God. What did God say?
That's what we wanted to do. Be right by God.
That's all we care about.
First. Yeah, we wanted His blessing in our relationship. I didn't want to be in another relationship where, I was doing things out of God's order. So that was just
and
it.
I had come to the place where I consider myself a man, So I didn't need a girlfriend. You know, if there was gonna be a woman in my life, she's gonna be my wife. And that was gonna be it. It's gonna be me and her until the wheels fall off. And that's where we at. That's where we at.
25 years later. 25 years later.
25 years later, y'all.
We need some.
Kind of too, baby. It's so funny too because nobody tells us happy anniversary. And
Nope, never. Well, our
look,
kids do.
we've got more happy anniversaries from the McKenzie fam
That's right.
than we've gotten in years.
Well, no, on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, Facebook. I'm tripping.
Friends and family. Now, you can't say that.
Yeah, you're right. But I think it's
Our
just,
immediate, I would say,
yeah.
family.
But it's like the well wishes and happy anniversaries has been like crazy, you know, this year. It's been crazy. It's been great. It feels so good. It feels so good to be recognized, you know. I mean, for, you know,
The godly union.
for your godly union, for your love, you know, because
Right, yeah.
y'all know marriage is not really the respected institution that it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, so. Anyway, we full.
Yeah.
I hope y'all was breaking bread too. I hope y'all was eating
Getting to know us.
and getting to
better.
know us.
We have more stories.
We got a whole bunch of stories. Cause yeah, we done been high, we done been low. So,
Low.
and we done and lots of low.
Yeah, that's true.
But those low points are like, man, such like the richest times of our lives. You know, you know that's the stuff that make you. Look at the baby.
I know she fell asleep, y'all. I knew she was sleepy. She was full. She'll be alright. Daddy,
So.
her upstairs. But yeah, we can talk about too. What else?
Look, we can anything y'all want to talk about. We gonna do the Q&A. We gonna do the.
About our kids, you know.
Oh yeah.
We married 25 years, and our kids are 5 and 8.
5 and 8.
So
Yeah,
we can
we
tell
had
that story too.
and our first child was 16 years
16
after we
years
got married.
into marriage, yeah. So that's a story to be told, you know. To probably, you know, help somebody or inspire somebody. I don't know.
Hopefully. Yeah, anything y'all want to talk about, hit us up in the
Yeah,
comments.
hit us
We wide open. We wide open.
What you mean wide open, baby?
What I mean is anything you want to talk about, we willing to go there, you know, respectfully.
Right.
You know, we're not going to get off into no crazy stuff. There's no street lights on now. But yeah, we're going to tell y'all good night.
Yeah.
And we want to let y'all know.
This mukbang was really
This mukbang was the bomb. We got some more seafood mukbangs coming.
Yes, we do.
Cause our haul was sick. Our haul was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got seafood in the freezer.
It's marinating. It's
Marinating.
tasting better and better.
The Blove'S sauce
Yeah.
in the freezer.
Yeah, I made a lot. I made a big
Yeah,
pot.
she made a big old pot of it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But we gonna tell y'all to keep your receipts.
That's right.
Cause they be lying in these streets.